Hello guys, welcome to Programming Bro. I am RK. In this section we are going to learn some OOPS concepts, means object oriented programming concepts. So just I'm going to cut this everything. Cut off. I had cut down this and this much part also. I think I should cut from top here. Here we have to create a main function public void main, then a function which parameters takes a array array type is a string here. String array is take an string array here, means everything we're going to do with strings here only. So just first of all we have to know object oriented programming. Java is a object oriented programming language, so here we have to know what is object oriented programming. If you don't know, I had given a hint in my previous video of Java tutorials. You can watch that also. First I'm gonna create a class. If you don't know what a class here, class is a blueprint of a program or a function. Just I'm gonna create a class. The class name should be class 1. Just I'm gonna make it class 1, then a curly brackets to create methods and variables here. In class we have 3 types of methods here. Just I'm gonna write a comment here. We have 3 types of variables here. First is instance, another is static, another is local. Here, if you know what is instance variables belongs to the object, means a thing which created by a class. Means like just I'm gonna make a function method. Just I'm gonna make return type should be void here. Then I'm gonna make a main, just like we can create anything here. Just I think I'm gonna make main 1 here. Just tab here. Now is do just system.println main. Main 1 of class 1. Just add like this. I had written. Now how can we use this method in our main class here? To use this method we have to, if you don't know what is method is called functions here. Calling function or method is same here, but if you are doing object oriented programming you should call it method here. So just I made this thing. Now we have to make this void main here. We have to access this void main here. For this we have to create a object of class 1 here. Class 1. What is object now? Means a thing which created by a class. A thing, just I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make, just close everything here. We gonna make a just class 1. First class name, then object name here. Just obj1. I'm gonna make a obj1, and just like we're going to make it. Now we have to use a new, because we're gonna create a new constructor here. If you don't know what is constructor, a function which runs automatically is called a constructor here. First I'm gonna say here we constructor name and class name is same here. Just do like this. Here we have to write braces here. Yes, constructor, it is an default constructor. If you write or not is equal, it's equal here. Just I'm gonna make it comment here. Now I'm gonna call my constructor one here. Means it is a function which runs defaultly, is called a constructor here. Just I'm gonna make like this. Now we have created a object of obj1 class 1 here. Now we can access the method from main class here. To access, we have to make a object name, then a dot, then we have to specify the main function here. Just write like this. If I run this method here or program, sorry, there is no method to run in this. Why? Oh, we have to make public static void main. Sorry, I had forgot to make that thing. Public static void main is main one of class 1. We had made a function here. If I want to make a basic instance variable, let's talk about instance variable here. Instance variable. What is instant variable? A variable which belongs to an object is called instant variable. I'm gonna make k. Just I'm gonna make a string of name here, which just name. Sorry, I'm gonna make it like this. Just I'm declaring it. Then welcome back here. Now I'm gonna make a integer value by int here. Then I'm gonna sign up age here like this here. Now I want that I have to pass some parameters to constructor and assign the values to these objects here. This instance variable is to an object. It is for an object here, and static is a class level variable, and local is for methods here. So just cut this thing here. I'm gonna take here all text, then just from this, then I'm gonna print like this. Yes, now we have created an constructor here. You can make like this also here. Just I'm gonna make here, I'm gonna pass a string. Just I'm gonna make it n. Another is integer. What is a? Another is a. Like this. Now here I'm gonna assign this names, strings, name and integer to this object here. To assign this, we have to make just like this. Just make name is equal to n, means you are assigning n value to name and age value to a value to age here. Is showing me an error because it takes some this thing. If I make like this, class 1 or like this, just here I have to pass a name. Another is age here. My age is 16 here, and name is RK. Now we can access the variable from this here. Just here I'm gonna make main one to print. Just I'm gonna make like this. I'm gonna make show here, like show method. This doesn't take anything. Void is print just name. Another is age. Just is take and just like this. All Control Shift F to format the document here and just show here. Yes. Now if I run the method in here, same. Yes, is making it arcan16 here, which is name is arcan, name is 16. If I just copy this thing here and here, I'm gonna make 2 and 2 here. If I make this thing, what will the output here? I'm gonna make it 16 here only. Yes, it's getting RK because RK1 because instance where these two are instance variables which belongs to an object. Means if you create a new constructor, these two variables will create in our object here. So it's just we are assigning the n value constructor parameters value to this instance variable like this. Here like we can give, if you want to make, and we can use constructor for make like this thing. Now let's talk about static variables here. Static variables. What is static variables? Static variables, just I'm gonna make static. I think I must just I'm gonna copy this thing, Alt C, then Alt V here, instance variable. Here I'm gonna write variable I think it is a variable. Just write like this, variable which belongs to an object. An object is called an instance variable here. And let's talk about static variables. Static variable, just I'm gonna write a comment here, just static variables here. Static variables belongs to an class here, so we call this class level variables. If we can make a static variable using a keyword called static here. Here I'm gonna create a string. Sorry, I'm gonna make it a integer here, and just age here, not time here, just times. Constructor created time, constructor created times. Just I'm making like this. I'm gonna assign it 0 here. This class level variables belongs to all the objects here. Means this belongs to all the objects. Means it is not belong to an object. Means it is a variable which belongs to a class. Means is not assigned to an object here. If here in our Java we have two types of memories called stack memory, and another is heap memory. In heap memory, our object variables and object functions we stored here. In stack memory, our classes and static variables methods stored here. Class level information had been stored here. So if I make just like, first I'm gonna make it and just alt C, alt V. First I'm gonna make it and just I'm gonna remove this thing. Here I'm gonna make number of times here, number of times, and just I'm gonna print system dot constructor created times here. Then I'm gonna increase it constructor by 1 here, like this. You can write like this also, just equals to 1. You can write like also, but it is a shortcut to write like this, but we need this thing here. If I make this thing, what you think here? Just create it and run it. You can understand why we need a static variable. We get 0 0 here because static variables instant variables is belong to an object, means it just hold the objects methods which indicates this variable. So this we have to use constructor created time here. Just I'm gonna print you how many I had. I think I should make it 1 here. Sorry, I should make it 1 here, just 1 here also. I gonna run this thing. Yes, we get 0. One time we had created a new constructor, second time we had created another constructor here. So like this you can create your variables here. What is local variables now? Variables which created in methods is called local variables. Just I'm gonna make a, just about this I'm gonna make a cut here. I'm gonna make a new variable which is local variable, string local, just I'm gonna write variable, just it gonna handle this thing, alt V. Now here I'm gonna make just local variable. If I just print here, you can see it's giving me the same output here. If I make this static here, or I think I should make it alt X here. Just from this I'm gonna make an instant variable. To declare an instant variable, you have to declare it up when you are creating a class, means at the top of the class. If I just make this thing, is printing null because we are assigning after constructor here, so it's printing null here. So do this thing, we have to make here, we have to print here just like this. Oh sorry, alt V, getting, after this we have to make like this. So do this, for doing this thing we have to make here, we have to create a local variable to handle this situation here. So just alt T to execute the code here, same output. If otherwise we can create another thing, but it is, the variables are not very safe here, an instant variable or static variable. To make it safe, make it private. Means in this file we gonna use this variables, not in another files. Variable private here, private. If I just remove this thing, I'm gonna show what happens. Just make this thing run this thing here. We have made this thing. Just package name, Java src. Here I'm gonna create a new file here. Just here new class which is second, just like I'm gonna make it second dot. Yes, we have just like this here. Now I'm gonna implement, how to open this also, and close this thing. Yes, now here we have, now these two files are connected to each other here, so we can use the classes which we created in this. So I'm gonna make a object of class 1. First class name, then object name obj, then constructor name class 1, just like this. Another here is showing me an error because it take two parameters, rk, another is 78, like this. I can run functions also, obj dot show w, why is showing me an error here? Class 1 class 2 is getting me an error. What is show? White show. Yes, we have this. I'm gonna make it obj3. I'm gonna make obj3 here. First we have to import the package here. We have a method to know what is the package name here. Just I'm gonna make system.println, then just do like this. Here I'm gonna make get package package name. Why showing an error here? Unknown method. First cut this thing here. Why we are getting this? Or see, we have package of, just I'm gonna make it. First thing I'm gonna go take. Hello guys, I am back here. I had created a basic package here, so I had deleted my here second dot java here. Just I'm going to create again second, just packages java.rk here. I'm gonna make it also just java rk. Alt S save, showing me an java rk java.com package dot. Just I'm gonna copy this much thing. Or see, alt v, alt s, then just I'm gonna copy. Now I'm gonna import this class in my second dot java here. Here first we have to create an object. just I'm gonna create a class 1 is showing me an here obj. I'm gonna create obj here, then new keyword, then class 1 here is take 2 parameters, so just I'm gonna make it is 45 here. Here make rk3. I'm gonna make rk3. I'm gonna call my obj dot show show w. Why is showing me an error also here? Show here obj dot show. We had made this thing obj class 1. We have made show method also void show obj dot show 3 here. Then it was not showing us correctly. Dot sh o w. Alt s is showing me error. Check your project content error. Please check them. Unexpected unknown declaration. These 3 are just like this. Handmade like this. Just copy this thing here. Or see Alt V is showing me an error also. obj dot error if I run the function here I can get, and it is running easily here. Why it's not getting error? Because we had we have to make this class public here, public, so it's not showing me here. Just alt s. Now if I make obj dot, I can get suggestion of it's not showing me an error. And also why if I make it, if you press here and just alt enter,